Hi guys, we are back in the studio. Rotendo official has been quiet for some time. It's been a bit of a back and forth, but only because like work and stuff was a time where I had more hours and just wasn't able to kind of balance it. But I said, if I really want to do it, I can do it. You understand? So we're in the studio, and I said I'm gonna make the time to get stuff out and more. And yeah, so I am actually working on two projects. So my mum's birthday is coming up. She asked for a dress to be made, and I'm just trying to get some ideas and designs down. I'm not the best person to draw and sketch, this but these are just some stuff that I've gotten down just to kind of communicate my ideas. But this one in particular is the one for my mum's birthday, as you can see. And I'm trying to get like four designs down, and then obviously I'll present it to her so she can let me know what she likes. And then I just so happen to have a material that works so perfectly, because she said she wanted gold. And you guys know, if you've watched my videos before, you guys know that there's a material that I haven't even touched it yet, and it's this beautiful, gorgeous, like gold and purple material. So I said I would make something for her with this material. So this vlog that's gonna be coming out, that you guys are watching right now, is gonna be strictly studio, strictly Retender official, because as some of you guys know, I am a fashion designer at heart. So yeah. And then the other project that I'm gonna be doing is, because I have, as you guys can see, I have, oh, sorry, this is a wardrobe where I keep all like the designs and stuff that I do and all like my fashion stuff. But I basically have like this two-piece that I made. I feel like I need to really reconfigure like how I made the top and stuff. But this is like the top. This is the top, and it ties at the back. But I want to change how the fastening is at the back. I want to do it like with like a button or like poppers or something like that. But that was the top. But I don't really know if I like the top anyways, but I did it because I just want to be like keep the creative juices flowing. But my favorite part of the two-piece is these wide leg shorts. They are so cute, and they have like an elastic waist as well. So if you want to order yours, go ahead and order on Retender Official. There's these wide leg shorts, like they're like super wide leg shorts, by the way. So you can grab yours. But yeah, so that's the material that I have. I have this material. I have quite a lot of it as well. I have quite a lot of that material, but I invested in in another colorway. This is my goodie bag. So guys, I told you that I bought that material. So I have quite a lot of that one. But the one that I want to just do is this pink one. This pink material. It's absolutely gorgeous. Just look at that. Look at that. That is divine. And I was thinking to myself, do I want to do like the wide leg shorts with that material, or do I want to do like something completely different, and then like whatever I have, obviously, and then do like the blue and orange version of what I actually design and make and I like. I want to hear your ideas as well. I feel like sometimes I'm very intrusive with the way I do things. Like I have an idea and then I just kind of do it. And I feel like I need to really consider more of like the design and thinking process of things first before I just kind of design something. So that's what I want to do. That's why I've just got all these sketches and stuff, to make sure that I actually communicate my ideas before I just go in and jump into the deep end, because I actually want it to be something I can be proud of. It's like, for example, like my sister's prom dress, as you guys can see here. My sister's prom dress, obviously she told me she wanted a prom dress. She sent me the ideas I designed and whatnot, and I actually took my time, and I'm so happy with the way that it turned out, especially because her first fitting, everything fit perfectly. And well, everything fit perfect, but I just had to adjust the straps. But for the simple fact that I actually took my time, I'm gonna try and take my time with the design process. I'm trying to not be so intrusive in the way that I do things. So with the pink colorway, I really want to create something that I can be like, this is it. Then create like the create in the orange and blue. So yes, that's what I'm gonna be doing today. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the other two designs, and I'll show you guys what I've come up with. Today is just going to be designs, and then let my mom know what does she think and stuff, and then obviously I'll measure her, and then I'll start the pattern making process, and then we'll start the process. In terms of like the pink colorway, I think I need to kind of maybe do a little, like look a bit at more inspo, like things that I think will do well first before I just create. I do have something in mind that I do really want to do, something kind of asymmetric. So I'm gonna design it and then see if I like it, and then I might just start making that as well. So course, whilst I am designing and stuff, I'm gonna have Ugly Betty in the background. What you know about Ugly Betty, girl? What you know about her? So I'm just having a little snack break. I made apple crumble yesterday, so I'm having that with custard. And yeah, I'm just gonna have a little break to eat and then get back into it. I don't know if I want to start doing the pattern today. I think I need to, obviously for my mum's dress, I'm gonna ask her what she thinks about it. But for the pattern for the other project that I want to do, I'm gonna just keep looking. I'm just gonna keep designing and see what comes to mind, and then I'll probably start like the pattern making process tomorrow. And yeah, I'll start the pattern making process tomorrow, but I'll just keep to like just designing today, and see what comes to mind. If I do decide to do the pattern today, I'll still document it, but I think I'll keep it to tomorrow and just like gradually build. And obviously, if to be honest, I might start pattern and creating tomorrow. We'll just see how it goes. Okay. Guys. Do you know what's crazy? I actually took my camera so I can record my adventures in the fabric shop today, but I got carried away. Let me show you guys what I got, because yeah, I'll show you guys what I get up to today. I wanted to just like do, obviously measure my mom for her dress. I'm gonna do that today. Start like the pattern making for her dress as well, and also the pattern for the top that I want to make as well. But my goodness, guys, which I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to be spreading it out over the next few weeks. So this vlog will just be like the mind of a fashion designer, like the design process and what we go through and stuff like that, like just stuff like that. You understand, like. But let me get into it. So I got some literally every time I step into a fabric shop, I just feel like a child. Like, you know, those kids that are like in a candy store. That's how I feel every single time. So, of course, because of the pink material, I got lining for the pink material because I needed it. Then for my mum's dress, I got lining for the inside. Even though it's like gold, it's like a rose gold and purple. I got like purple lining because I thought it might look nice, and I might use the purple for something as well. But guys, when I say so basically there's this like material in the fabric shop that comes in like 3 pieces, which is divine. So the first piece, because I want to show you the boom bow piece in a minute. Yeah, I'll show you the boom bow piece, but this is one of the pieces, and each piece is like 2.5 meters, 3 meters, thereabout. So there's like this plain color which can be used for like pretty much anything, and I'm not sure what I will use to make this what I'll make this out of, but I'll make something out of it, sha. And then there's this chiffon piece which you can use to make like a scarf, which I might do. It's like in the middle, it's like this, and then it just grades into this beautiful, like colorful piece. And then the boom bow to the boom bow to the boom 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 bow is this. Are you joking me? Look how gorgeous this is. Look how gorgeous this material is. Are you having a giggle, mate? Like, this is absolutely stunning. And do you know what I've realized is I'm actually a designer that likes, I love like prints, and I love like prints that are different that I haven't seen before. So with this skirt, with this material, I'm making it into a skirt. Because when I first got it, I wasn't actually quite sure what I was going to make. And my mum was like, why are you buying material and you don't know what you're going to make? But I know what I'm going to make with this. And I want to make something that I can style on my main page, like my main platform, like I say my main page, my personal Instagram page. So I'm going to do like a nice styling video with this. Because I know how I want to like style it up and stuff. So I'm actually really excited for that. But yeah, guys, let's look at it again. Look at this. What? So I'm just gonna make a little quick something with this. Then I'll get back into like the designing part of everything. But I'll show you guys how I make what I'm trying to make. So yeah. The dress, this kind of skirt that I want to do is like, you know, those circle skirts that have like pointed ends. So it's kind of like this asymmetric kind of thing. And I feel like this is the perfect material to do that with, because obviously it's very flowy and it really does what it needs to do. So what I need to do quickly is, let me just put these away actually. What I want for this skirt, I want it to like kind of hit like my knees, because I don't want it too long. I want it to be like cute, kind of flirty kind of thing. So I want it to hit my knees. So I am first going to measure how long I want it to be from my waist, which my waist is here, from my waist to where my knee stops, which is about, sorry, you're not supposed to bend, which is about 22 inches. So I'm gonna make this skirt like 25 inches, because obviously when you do the length, some part of like the skirt's gonna be cut out. So I might do it about 25 inches or even 30 actually, because some of it is gonna be cut out. Actually, let's meet in the middle, like 28 inches, shall. So yeah, and then that's 28 inches for the length. So you just mark that down in your head or write it down, but I've got it mentally noted. And then I'm going to measure around my waist, because I want the skirt to obviously start from my waist, and then you leave like a finger space between the tape and your waist and where you're measuring, so it's not too tight. And I've got 36 inches. Oh my god, I gotta lose weight. But yeah, I've got 36 inches. So boom bow. So how I do it is, how we're going to make this is literally probably one of the most easiest designs to do. So you obviously want to lay your material flat, because that's very, very detrimental in this process. You want to make sure your material is flat, absolutely, like this. And this material is gorgeous. It can literally be worn anyhow, anywhere. So like this. And I am going to measure out the length that I want the skirt to be from the top of the material, which is here, to where about the length is. At this point, you probably should, do you know what? I'm going to fold it so it makes my life easier and I can cut it a little bit straighter. You understand? Fold it over like so. And now I'm going to measure it, because folding it makes my life easier. So once you've done that, you will snip, cut where you want to cut it, And then I'm just gonna cut it all the way down to the other side of the folded material. And if you feel like you need a little bit of guidance, you can definitely draw out a line, a straight line with like a ruler and stuff. Okay, so we now have our material. You're probably thinking, Charlene, how is this gonna be? How are you gonna do it? Is this enough for a skirt? And I will tell you, yes. Yes, it is. It should be anyways. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fold the material in half. Then what we're going to do is, after folding it in half, we're going to fold it in half again. Then you want to find where the corner of the skirt will be, which is this. It should be it will be definitely this one, which will obviously be the center of the skirt. Yeah. I know I measured my waist to be 36 inches, but I'm going to add a few inches to it because obviously I want to do an elasticated waistband. And if I want to get into it, it's going to have to be a little bit more loose. Yeah. So I'm going to add maybe a couple more inches, like 2 inches extra. And I'm going to divide that by 6.28 to get the number I need to do the circle. Okay, so I actually off camera made this bigger because the measurements I took, I wasn't quite sure about them, and I was actually quite skeptical that it would be the size that I want it to be, especially because I should not underestimate how much weight I've gained. So my waist is 36 inches. But I'm gonna probably, because my waist is 36 inches, as you guys can see, I'm going to divide it by 6.28, but I might just make it a little bit bigger. I'm going to do it 37 inches divided by 26.8 because it will make the circle bigger, and I'll show you guys what it will look like. So this is what we get when we divide 37 by 6.28. So I'm going to round that up to like 5.90 inches that I need to deduct. One thing you need to invest in as a designer is some tailor's chalk, which will save your life. So I'm just going to get the white one, because it was at the top, but it's also the color I can see on this material. So I'm going to take my tape and place it at the corner here. And I'm going to start from one end of the material. And one thing you want to do is ensure that when you're moving it, this top does not move. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out 5.9. So obviously these in betweens you're not going to really know. Like obviously this middle part will be 5.5. So use that as your gauge on where you should mark it. So obviously I'm going to use this line just here before the 6 inches there to mark out 5.9. Probably isn't 5.9, but we're going to do it anyways. So we're going to just mark that out there. Then you're going to move the tape, but this part stays here. Move the tape and you're going to mark out the next part here. Then you're going to mark out the next part and you just keep going until you get to the other side. So I've marked out where I want to cut it. I used white, but honestly, I don't know why I used white. Like, I don't know what I was thinking using white. You want to get your scissors and cut along where you marked out. Like so. And then the piece that you have is this circle that you just cut out in the middle of the material. So this is how it's looking. It's giving holiday, holiday. I'm concerned about how high it is here because damn, I did not expect that. at all, but it is my desired length at the bottom. I'm gonna do the waistband and add elastic, and I'll show you guys how I do that. So I am going to take the leftover material I have, and I want to do the waistband. So I'm going to fold it in half and fold it again to make my life easier. And I'm going to measure out like 40 inches because you want to have more material. Yeah, you want to have more material to measure out. I was just, honestly, God help me there, because I'm actually so tired. Okay, I was folding it, but girl, you need to get a grip, mate. I'm gonna just measure out. If there is about 40 meters of this, no, there isn't. I'm gonna have to do it the other way. So you have to do it, obviously, because I'm folding it into twos and then into 4. I'm gonna measure out like 10 inches, so it makes 40 inches. But the actual elastic will be the size of my waist, or I might just make it 37 inches, like the actual elastic. That way it stretches out when I need it to, and I can fit into my skirt. Take it. Hopefully this will be 10 inches. Oh, would you look at that, baby? Let me see what elastic I have, so I can. So yeah. I'm gonna make it my waist exactly because this stretches are quite far. So 36 inches. Or should I make it 35.5? Or should I make it a little bit tighter? Because this stretches quite a lot, I might just make it 35.5 for the plot. So I will get a pen. Where are my pens? I'll get my pens and a pen. I will get a pen and pen it. 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 I will get a pen. Pen. Okay, cool. So I'm also gonna pin this material together so it doesn't shift and move, like so. And then I'm just gonna cut that whole thing, and then I'll just I'm gonna cut that whole thing. Again, I cut. For the purpose of this video, I am not listening to music because I want to actually communicate what I'm doing. Because once the music is on, I am not, yeah. I will be ahead and never the tail, above and never beneath. Because, girl. So, but I believe this is actually longer than that. I'm just going to measure it out and see just how long it is. Because I don't want any longer than 40 inches. Actually, if my waist is 36, I might just make it just 38 inches, to be honest. Yeah. So the thread of choice is this, because that seems to be kind of like the dominant color in this material. And I am excited to use it. I'm just gonna move my sewing machine, my beautiful sewing machine here. So as you guys can see, obviously there's the big hole here. But what I'm gonna do is right now is hem the ends of the skirt to make them neater, and then I'm gonna then move on to, like, obviously it's like a rectangle right now, but I'm just gonna hem the ends by just simply folding them over like so. Obviously it should be easier when I'm sewing, like just so, like just a little bit, and then I will straight stitch along here. So once you're done, it should look like this on the end. You see that? Nice. Guys, I have to stand back so you can see. What do you guys think about this skirt? My goodness. I am disappointed that the width was a bit short, because it's short on the side like this. So I'll probably, like, should I wear it out? I'll probably wear like shorts underneath, just so it's not too short, because it is because of the width, guys. Even if I made it longer, the width would still be short. But I absolutely love this. It's perfect for the holidays. I'm holding my light like this so you guys can see what it looks like, because it's getting dark now. But what do you think? But yes, guys, this is the project that I've been, well, one of the projects. This one was a spontaneous one, but I will take you guys on the journey of making my mom's dress and the top. But yeah, this is going to be like part one vlog type thing. So yeah, what do you guys think? Comment below what else you want to see. And I also put like a scarf on my head to match it, so it's giving very much holiday vibes, because the summer ain't over yet. So yes, guys, what do you think? But yes, guys, I'm gonna cut the vlog here, and I'll see you in my next one. See you. Bye.